Are you ready? What is up, my team? What is up? And good morning to everybody. Welcome back and happy Monday. It is a new week. It is a new start. Let's get this thing rolling. Let's make sure that it is green. Let me go ahead and see those A's in the chat. Go ahead and throw those A's in the chat if you can hear your boy speak. What is up, everybody? Good morning to you. Let's go ahead and start streaming this window and start looking at the broader markets right now, right? So, Yabu, what is up, my brother? Good to see you here, and I see the Arca Bulls team already inside and chilling. What is up, Tarvok? Good to see you here in the YouTube chat, my brother. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping on by. So, yeah, you know what? Let me go ahead and just create that whole little invite thing for when I'm ready to throw out a quick little show there for you, right? So let me go ahead and just generate that link so that I am ready for you. All right, so here we go. So the SPY, actually, broader markets are looking a little tedious right now, right? We're actually following beneath the SMA 50 on a 5-minute time frame, and we are currently below the SMA 5, EMA 7, 9, and the EMA 20, right? So please go ahead and notice that we still have quite the fall if we do decide to reach the EMA 200, right? So we spoke about this last night. We spoke about the potentials of failing the SMA 50 on the immediate short term. And I will say that if we do, I mean, you know, you're going to trigger some stops along the way down here. So if we do start failing that SPY at $500, there could be a continuation to the downside. But let's go ahead and take a look at the hourly time frame LRC and see where we are presently, right? So the new hour started just recently, and please take a notice here that the new hour opened up below the LRC band, right? So that could immediately send us to a lower target, right? And that lower target here is located just below the EMA 200, located at around $499.82. And the EMA 200 located at $500.55, right? So don't exclude the potentials of this, right? So prior day, it looks like we do have some, this little spike at the bottom that's going to give us a little bit of pressure here. So if we start correcting towards the upside, let's leave it like this, right? If we start correcting towards the upside, expect a breakout starting at about this level here at the prior day high, 501.65, right? If we do get that top side, I'm not sure that we are, but you never know, right? So if we do get that top side of the and break of the 501.65, then yeah, we may be able to see a couple targets to that upside, right? So it may be just around 505, just shy of that 505 target. And then we got to see about not getting faked out up there, right? It's going to get a little dangerous above the $500 mark, as it is completely psychological, right? So 498 bounce. Senor Pennington is asking me, what's up, Danny Gonzalez? Good to see you here. Katie Cat, good to see you in the chat as well. Thank you guys for coming on by. So yeah, 498, yeah, that could be a potential there too, of course. So let me kind of highlight here. I know that sometimes I have this a little bit of we have this missing in action, right? So yeah, it looks like prior day lows are coming in right at that 498.49. So if we do start if we start to look under that now, you know, that's gonna put a lot of pressure towards the downside. It's a bit low, and please remember that this has this does have an almost $4 average true range on a daily time frame. So it is technically possible, but it would be a complete capitulation from there. But we're ready to trade the markets either way. Let's go ahead and take a look at NVIDIA and see what's popping on that one, right? So it's looking a little ugly as well. Oh my goodness, man. I am not going to lie. There are a bunch of things that could give us a continuation to the downside here. So the EMA 9 is actually right here at about 727.60. It looks like we're already trying to validate. Oh my goodness. Could it be the case? Yeah, we're already validating the SMA 5 as resistance. Next, oh man. Okay. Yeah, we got to be careful here, team. There could be some downside to look out for. So let's see. If we start combating that 724.82, there's a little bit of a 5-minute gap right down there that could take us all the way down to 722. And when we're down to 722, you have that EMA 200 located right at 719.89. So might as well just get that bottom side there, right? So heads up on the price action here. Let's take a look at the not only the hourly time frame, but I would like to see the daily time frame on this and see how that's currently behaving, right? So wow. Okay, so currently we are sitting at 726.28. This is in a massive gap up. So pre-market gap up, right? So if we're going to get a pre-market gapper here, there could be a reversal to get to, there could be a reversal or a fade at the open. So if we're going to get that, targets to be expected could be right back down to 721.85. And if it's deep enough, if it's deep enough to the 726s, 727s, we may get that touch of the 730. It might as well just bring it right back down, right? Just similar to what happened here already. We got that pre-market to 729.70. It's already looking pretty damn something, right? So CoinFox, you're thinking 709 drop. I completely agree with you. I think my target here is set to around 711.74 to 715.49. I do think that 709 is a high probability here at 709.86. Well, actually, you know what? My new range would actually be adjusted to right around there, if you ask me. So, yeah, brother, 709.67, sorry, to about this 711.75. That could be a new range for us to observe here. NVIDIA feels like it's going to have a massive fade. And please be very careful how this is traded, right? Remember that it has a massive daily average true range, right? This is completely volatile, and it could actually hand you your butt. So this is a $20.23 average true range on a daily, right? So this the dip that we're talking about, right, from 725 down to 711 is absolutely in the cards and can be done. Okay, so do not dismiss this as a potential here for the price action. It just feels to me like it actually needs to figure in a little bit of a pullback here, right? So if it does have that pullback, not sure that we're going to be able to recover from this bottom side here, right? So this could be the overall bull trap. We don't know yet, but I was expecting this to go a little bit higher before we actually face a real pullback on this thing or a bull trap, but it may actually go at this point. Okay, let's just wait for it. Okay, so currently you have the DXY, the dollar index, right, is actually starting to show some strength right now, closing above the SMA 200 and the SMA 50 and EMA 200, currently validating your SMA 5, EMA 9, and EMA 7 on the 30-minute time frame. I do think that the Dixie has a little more strength to consider here. And as soon as we start breaking out of this 104.26, we could be seeing a topside target of around 104.43 to about 104.61. Honestly, this could reach 105. Okay, so keep your eyes peeled for the DXY upside. It's going to apply some broader market pressures. Okay, so yeah, it's looking pretty. Yeah, it's looking pretty strong here. And 30-minute time frame retrace right here back to the SMA 14. This is gravitation, right? So that would be a very short-term bounce and then actually continuation to the upside, equivalent to the EMA 9 and SMA 200 presently. Okay, yeah, so I could expect this to continue on to the upside here and beating that 104.26 resistance fairly fast, actually. So let's just kind of keep our eyes peeled. So please, team in YouTube, I'm going to go ahead and share with you the Discord link for you to join and trade along some very talented traders in the Arca Bulls team. I do ask that you subscribe using your computer, and then everything will be accessible through your mobile device, right? It's just, I think that Discord has a little bit of a weird thing with subscribing using a mobile device, right? So yeah. Anyway, team, and you'll be able to get in on the guided plays and all that good stuff, right? Catch my algorithms, that good thing. Enough of a shill there. Let's go ahead and continue. Hourly time frame meta, actually 5-minute time frame meta is looking mighty weak as well. Okay, so it's already falling beneath prior day lows, and this may actually present a pretty interesting play for us, right? So the next support levels that I'm looking at here are actually Thursday's lows right around 465.70 to around 465.03. It's already a 2-point drop from that point. If we start falling beneath that 465.06 or 465.05, meta could be our play. We could be, we could, let's take a look at this. Yeah, it's not too much of a chop to the downside, but we could get short this stock right at the break of 465.06 and look for a couple targets to the downside here for both shares and options contracts, right? So it's looking very, very promising here with ticker symbol META for a potential drop. Let's make sure not to exclude this from our plays, that is, as it looks like it may actually do it quickly, right? EMA 20 hourly time frame about to get crossed to the downside here, and the hourly time frame it's feeling a little loosey goosey, right? So let's pull up here the LRC and the hourly time frame. Oh my goodness, check that out, right? So we are already falling beneath the linear regression band. I know we closed above it here, but still completely failing it, right? So if it does fall beneath that team, yep, there could be a continuation to the downside. Apparently here 460 on the hourly time frame, but 460 to me does not feel like it could be the end of the move. It would actually land for me at maybe actually at around 458.47. So let's just go ahead and keep an eye on Meta, because this may be the play overall. Okay, so now ticker symbol TSLA. I think we still got some time to take a look at this, right? Yeah, we do. All right, yeah, ticker symbol Tesla is already failing the EMA 200, right? This is completely capitulating at this very moment, right? And as soon as this thing starts breaking the prior day lows, this is going to start showing some serious downside. This is currently support right now at 191.61. This may actually bounce from this zone here to start validating the top side of about 192.12 to maybe 192.27, depending on how strong this downturn is. Okay, but yes, I do expect a continuation to the downside here on many assets, as the broader markets are showing a little bit of weakness there, right? It's expected. It's expected. Things got to take a breather here and there. They do have to experience first, the upside and then the downside. But here's that bounce that we're looking for, right? Trying to get up to that 192.10. Let's see if we can get that failure of that 192.10 or success of the resistance of 192.10 before a continuation to the downside here. Following support would be 190.63, and of course, if you start combating that 190 and start to fall beneath that area of about 189.49, right at the bottom side of this wick here, this could show some serious downside. Very, very, very shaky downside, however, but still, nonetheless, a downside. 189.47 break, you can get down to about 189.02, followed by right about 188.51 to 188.30, and so on, right? I do have a lower target of about 187.28, and it could be in the cards here for us, okay? So please consider being super careful in the broader markets right now, as they are showing some capitulation type of behavior. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at ticker symbol NFLX and see what this is looking like, right? So daily time frame for Netflix is not looking like it has much to say. It's barely above. Hold on just a sec. So you know what? Let me not do this here, right? Let me just go ahead and pull it up on the DXY. So NFLX, right, for Netflix. Let's see this in the hourly time frame. Well, actually, I would like to see the LRC in the hourly as well. All right, so yeah, that's saying a lot right now, right? If we're actually failing if we're actually, let me go ahead and get rid of the drawings here so you can see what I'm seeing, right? Here you go. If we are failing the hourly time frame, linear regression, right here, this is the resistance right now. If we are failing it, and the next supposed target for this would be the bottom side of it, so 559.12, which would be the post-market low for the Friday's low, right after hours, right? So now I would say that the conservative trader would wait for the break of the prior day low, right at around 558.13, right? So let's just pull up a couple moving averages here and see how well that's looking for us. Yeah, okay. And also, let me just take a look at the daily time frame to see if there's any immediate danger there too. In fact, there is the SMA 50 at 557.08. Okay, so let's take a look at the 557.08 target. Wow. Damn. Okay. So yeah, if you do start breaking below the prior day low at 558.18, 557.08 would be your SMA 50. So I would actually be very, very careful. You may be able to squeeze out a point here down to the SMA 50 on a daily and then get that bounce. So I think the conservative trader would actually wait for the daily break below the SMA 50, not the break of the prior day lows here on the hourly time frame. Okay, so please be very careful over how you play this, right? Because Netflix is a very, very choppy, wild horse. All right, because this can definitely give you some some pressure. All right, so now actually Bosco 310 is asking me to take a look at ticker symbol BMR, right? So I may have enough time here to give a quick little look here. So it looks like we're getting a massive gap up. Oh my goodness, dude. So let's see, traders search for cues ahead of busy week for earnings. Okay. So Beamer Imaging shares surge on NVIDIA. I'm sorry, on NVIDIA team up. Oh, whoa. Is that really happening? All right, heads up on this ticker as it's going to fall as it has a pretty insane catalyst here, right? This thing is running on the juice of a team up with NVIDIA. Not sure what they're going to do together, but it's currently up $4, right? So there could be, I'm not sure if this thing is actually going to face a pullback here, right? But if it does face an immediate short-term retracement, damn, if it would be amazing if we can get any data in here, at any freaking moment now, right? Let me put in the 12-hour time frame. Wow. Okay. Damn. All right. So immediate resistance, of course, that 806. Okay, that's gonna be this gap here before you face that top side all the way to the 2382 target, right? So if I expect a huge amount of resistance right at that 830. Let me see what the top side is exactly. That's a high of 804. Okay, so expect a huge amount of resistance at 804. Then this thing would actually start to show some pressure to the downside. I'm not sure that it's going to fail because NVIDIA is a pretty stable company, right? So yeah, but expect a pullback down to that area here of 498 from $8. Okay, so this could be that volatile today. Be very careful on this because this is definitely something that could end your portfolio all in one day. All right, this thing is much. I would actually say that this is very much outside of potentials and technicals. This is completely psychologically driven at this point, and it makes it a very dangerous thing a very dangerous thing for traders, right? Yes, the volatility is there, and professional day traders would love to experience that volatility, but just know that if you're trying to hold this is going to be a very difficult one, okay? I think that this is probably going to capitulate at some point. Please be very careful. CoinFox is giving a little signal on this, and it's called fluff. All right, team, so I am now out of time in the YouTube stream. I'm going to go ahead and close up here and go dark, and we're going to start getting our trades ready for the break at market open. So please consider joining that link that I just shared one more time in the chat of YouTube, and I'll see you here, right? But if any questions or concerns, you know where to reach me, and you know where to contact me, okay, team? But thank you so much for everybody stopping on by. I wish you luck, and please make sure to practice proper risk management, okay? Take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. Never. I need you to do your own due diligence, and everything will be cool. But with that said, team, I wish you well. A very, very good rest of your day, and I will catch you at the bell mañana. Adios, team. Oh, yeah.